Hello, I'm Allan Muir of VGU.TV fame, and it's the first video I made with me talking in it since the My Friendly Neighborhood demo for Next Fest, and yeah, I'm gonna play some KotOR because I just thought I need this, so. Male Scoundrel, Male Scout, Male Soldier. I want to play as a female, but I don't want to break canon. Or the canon in terms of where things go in the next game. I'll go Soldier. I always tend to. And that means I gotta go with the canonical Revan. Strength, yes. Dex, yes. Constitution, definitely. Intelligence, yes. Wisdom, yes. Charisma, okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'll just do treat injury for now with this one. Feats. I tend to go with two-weapon fighting, but I'm not sure that'll be a good idea. So let's go with Flurry for now. Orzo Sorrel. More like Orko. Kanan. If you get what I'm dropping down. Done. Let's do this. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. A sphere, who is no stranger to KotOR or Star Wars ports. They've done everything from, well, mainly everything from this gen, from like PS1 to Xbox gen, like that era. And I hope they do a good job with the KotOR remake, because I need that to be good. I need it. Yes, the ship is getting attacked and I'm just dreaming. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Where's my many girlfriend?
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Who are you?
I'm Tras Volgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Who's Bastila?
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I've heard all about your reputation. Elite combat training, tops in your class. It's no wonder you were handpicked for this mission. Word is the officers haven't seen a recruit with your kind of potential in 20 years. But all that potential doesn't mean a thing if you can't deliver when it counts. We're soldiers. We're trained for combat. Bastila is going to need men and women like us at her side during this attack.
Oath and oath, I'm heading to the escape pods.
Don't be stupid. You won't stand a chance against the Sith by yourself. We gotta stick together if you want to make it out of this alive. So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Where can I get my equipment? What? Oh, I forgot about this. It's just breaking the immersion. Can you repeat that? Okay. Okay, time to get my stuff. And I'm surprised at how good this looks. Like, the core game wasn't that great, and which is why there's so many mods out there to make the game look better. But this doesn't, compared to, like, considering what the Switch can do and what it can't do, this is a good job by Aspyr. I love that twirl button. The fact you can do it in KotOR just says everything.
You'll have more success with a party than on your own. Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
How do I use you to unlock the door, man? Oh. Oh.
Now that the door is open...
This is KotOR. The Sith
are
threatening to
you.
overrun our position.
They're just man and God.
Long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
But let's move out. You know, this always bothered me. The astromech droids, like the T-30 models of this era, yes, they look like shit. And, like just, they look very, very bare bones, literally. Yet there are some in this, or in this, in KotOR, in this game's timeline, that just look a kind of like so much better.
Locked.
And it's like, did you even put in the work? Okay. Oh, look at him, he hates it.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic!
For the end of time itself. yes, I decided to do this, to do the whole pausing after the combat round, after watching the 2S Friends LP. So, yeah. So, I'm just assuming this is what D&D feels like. Considering I haven't played a game in in like 12 years. Oh, 10 credits. I can get those pack of Pokemon cards. Okay, that's his fault for sending so close to the canister. I think those was good. They will be avenged. Yet he just looks over like, what just happened? Ooh. Oh, okay. Guess this is. I was literally like right next to this dude. He just blows up. I don't blow up. Okay, physics are weird. Yeah, I'll never forget on the Reviews on the Run episode, or Judgment Day, for those in the US like me. Tommy Tallarico famously said this game was like the way the battle system worked was basically the equivalent of Pokemon. And I just once I heard that, I just couldn't even feel. I just started feeling weird about the whole thing. Okay.
It's a dark Jedi. This fight is too late for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
God, I missed this lightsaber style. Or the audio design. Rather than the heaviness that Disney
That was one of the
applied to
Jedi
it.
accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
No, it is gonna get my help? Or deliver my wrath? These are frags. Wait a minute. If a lightsaber, okay, based on Last Jedi, if there are two lightsabers here, wouldn't that mean the explosion would have been amplified? I'll save that question for anyone who wants to comment on the video.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Or spice. Okay. I don't understand why this game just really wants you to be a go Han Solo rather than Jedi. Man, all these credits. Ooh. Can I? No, I can't.
There's something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Okay, see you in Star Wars Yellow Republic in like 20 years.
This is KotOR on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Basila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Oh, that means Trask is dead. Okay. I can live with that. Okay, now this should be the room where I get to take control of the robot or the droid. Nope, nope, I was wrong. Wrong in every level. Oh no, I am right. That's rare.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
And there's conveniently spikes and parts. See what you're doing, game. See what you're doing. Okay. Leave it alone. Why can't I just take this droid down to the planet, down to Terrace with me? Ooh, birthday of Everblade. Very fast, very dangerous.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last two crew members left in the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
This is the last escape pod, and you only have hope, and your only hope of survival. Sure. Let's get the story started. Okay, that bothers me. That the cinematic of the Endar Spire blowing up, because in KotOR videos, or KotOR the game, the Endar Spire is totally alive, or totally still in one piece on the planet of Terrace. This just makes no sense. Also, Bastila has a double-bladed lightsaber, god damn it.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
I had a strange dream, like a vision or something.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
What are the Sith?
Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine.
Oh god, I forgot about this plot
I saw
line.
on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. It's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Bastila. She's the one from Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi.
I know, picking the dumb
She
options.
was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on
Also,
the Endar
considering
Spire
this
happened so
game
fast,
came
she
out,
never
like,
had a chance to use her battle
near the
meditation.
midpoint
Like us, she
of
barely
the
got out alive.
prequels. I could probably see why Lucas and the writers, or the creatives at Lucasfilm, probably didn't want to include a cheat like this, like a massive cheat. How do you even know Bastila's still alive?
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
If Bastila's a Jedi, she can probably look after herself. Dun 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 dun.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers have mastered the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. I doubt anyone's specifically looking for us anymore. We're not that important. But if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking.
Yeah, somewhere
You know how
out there in
vital
this
she is to the
universe,
war.
or this,
Bastila's no ordinary
yeah,
Jedi.
this
She
universe,
has a
and
rare
Rand
gift the Jedi call battle
is just
meditation.
straight up
Bastila's
killing
power can
Jedi.
influence entire armies.
Jedi serial killer. I forgot about this line. If Bastila's so great, how come Sith managed to blow up the Endar Spire?
Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. And often that's all it takes to
Is that the
balance
equivalent
the
of Thanks
battle. But
Obama?
there are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability,
Thanks,
it
Bastila.
requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she probably never even had a chance to use her power. I'm guessing she barely got out alive, and now she's trapped here just as we are. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
What's in this for me if I help you out?
You mean, besides a chance to get off this planet before the Sith find you, do you have any idea what the Sith do to prisoners of war?
Okay, you made your point. I'll help you.
Good. We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
I want to ask you some more questions, though.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malik and this Sith?
Everything I know about Malik is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malik became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malik's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malik and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
A Jedi? What do you mean?
Malik and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malik just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
Oh, don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the Sith.
Well, I hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Bastila may be the galaxy's last hope.
What can you tell me about this planet we're on?
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Terrace is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls. Mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
I'd like to know more about you, Karth. If we're gonna be
I understand why you want to know more about me.
adventuring
I
together.
kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
The sooner we start leaving from Bastila, the sooner we find her, and the sooner this whole thing is over. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
And that's where this video is going to end for now. Hopefully there'll be at least two more parts to this. This is going to be a mini LP. See you next time.